This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
It certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Great ball if he can get there. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very good.
Messi finds himself offside. Referee's given it.
And he did to be well there.
And this is Mohamed Salah. That's been cut out, well played. It will be. Now it's Haaland, looking for the run. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Haaland. Messi. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nice looking ball. That's a throw. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Taken back almost at once. Oh, it rattles the bar. It's off target by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Messi. The ball has bounced loose now. Adams clears. And it's Kutchu. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. The first half brought no goals. He'll try to keep this alive. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Have a look and plays it forward. Searching passes played there.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cleared away. Italy has the chance. It's wrong! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Argentina have their second corner now. Messi! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Now, can they get it back? Beyond the defence. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That'll be a throw. Cross flung into a terrific header against the crossbar. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Looking for options for movement.
He might be in here. Sticks it away. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
A 1-0 lead established. Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. It's a pretty loose pass.
And here's Haaland. Now it's Bellingham. Deep cross. Climbs up big. It's there. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which
For me, deserved that equaliser.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from
some really smart
movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 8. Number 19. Iwobi. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
And that has added a whole
New complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have resisted.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Beckenbauer gets it away. Cafu.
Good-looking ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have
Have to settle for the corner.
And it's hit the woodwork and out.
Substitution for Argentina, number 16.
Changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He became just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes
Tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He's got for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Come on! Good stop. Unfallen kindly here. Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Was only too happy to repay that save.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Italy, that's rather hopeful. And we're done. Italy have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Italy leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Times have got underway here pretty promptly. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four.
But it can also be a launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you
Shoot! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the... He's got the goal! Oh, once he made the save...
it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mohamed Salah!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game.
Up he goes! And he has kept it out somehow. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rui Costa threads one in. Serginho spots it and intercepts. Italy looking to pass their way through.
Italy are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Real pressure penalty, this. A formality. We're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect.
It's Raul! Off the post! A sharp pass. There will be a throw-in. "30 minutes gone." And it's Serginho. Another throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. It's ended up in no man's land. Xavi Alonso. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard. Raul. Nice looking ball. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Nakamura. This is Batistuta. No, it's Batistuta. Here's a shot!
That was superb goalkeeping. Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Salah. Stood up well for him there. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution.
Italy get the second half going. Up for a throw. And it's managed to gift it back. And he's intervened well there. Dumfries. That's been cut out, well played. Italy come out of... Has a shot! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he overtook that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
A period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hit into the middle. And he puts backward here. And it's Riker. Oh, it's fantastic. Tries to pass it through. He can run onto that. He's got away. He's and the shot. That's another chance. Really well cleared. Now it's Nakamura. Rui Costa. And here's Nakamura. Oh, super ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's superb. Oh, terrific save for the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Ball driven towards the far post. And he's managed to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nakamura. Marquinhos calmly anticipates.
It's a sharp little ball here.
This is Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Goal, Italy! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
not gone well.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Batistuta. Lovely, now then. It's run loose. Mohamed Salah! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's really well manoeuvred, and he was quick to react. It shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Mohamed Salah taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Owen playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Shoot ball now, how can he reach it? He has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Have a look and place it forward. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looking for options for movement. Marquinhos. And this is Owen. That is good pressure, just pounded him off it. He could be in here. Look at the space here. Great shot! It's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Italy score first. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment. It's
beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably bluff that, but not this fella.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Claudio. He's in a good position here. That is a crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that could set him on his way. Face the shot, surely! And it did! Again, in its right, and they are soaring!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having winning runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Italy are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Serginho promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Owen. Mohamed Salah! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cafu.
The same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Italy ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And they're already back up and running after half-time. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And he's done very well to take that back. Marquinhos. No, again there's no way through. And it's Salah. Can he get it through? Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Throw in.
Baresi can get it clear. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed.
Shakes and shoots! He has done it! Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. That would be a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks from corners.
Put it all together, and you've got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly.
Made into space out wide. And it's Marquinhos. Passing neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. David Villa. He can get that clear. That's the throw.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Now it's Messi. Now this could be a chance. Marquinhos. Messi. Kuchu. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mohamed Salah!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed.
It's Salah! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Maldini can get it clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's had a hit! He's having a go!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
He's in a great position here. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Nice game pass. Nice looking ball. He's cut it out. Chance here to counter. Once more, he proves rigid and robust. That pass has been well intercepted. Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And that is out of play.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ruben Neves. Oh, good looking ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, he will be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution.
Here we go again then.
Italy clearly have been the better side here.
So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That is a great pick out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, it's Van Basten. Looking for a runner. Now that's well seen too. And it's Messi. Bale gets into some space. Messi. Cleared away. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Probing pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. He is through here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Carlos. Azar is wide and looking to get onto this. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Coming on the field. Number 10. Neymar. Number 21. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Italy perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He has found a way through. Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Italy certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And he was quick to react. Just didn't quite work. Xavi Alonso spread it left.
Italy couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. And he's decided to go for it. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Italy really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And here's Bale. Neymar. Serginho gets it clear. Messi! Yes, he's done it! Save the best for last! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion.
Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot around the ball so effortlessly. Amazing. Lionel Messi! Lionel Messi!
changes here from both sides, in fact.
So the first moment of real significance.
3 minutes
This
added
is
time.
Ronaldo. Sports official. Oh, that is asking for trouble. No, it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo, superb! He's got himself an absolute peach. And surely that does... And there goes the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.